All right, y'all. Welcome to episode number 2 of the Arizona Diamondbacks Desert Venom podcast. As you can see, we have lost one of our top outfield prospects, Corbin Carroll, with a shoulder tear. He's going to be out a month or two. We'll throw him on the 60-day DL, probably on a more happy note. Wait, hang on. Tyler Gilbert is back. We will jump to the first-year player draft. We had pick number 6. Oh, okay. All right. The Pirates have taken a pitcher. Obviously, these are not the real draftees because SDS can't get the rights to those players. But they go with Juan Marte, the 19-year-old pitcher from Venezuela. Two-seamer, slider, splitter, curveball. Looks pretty solid. Estimated time of arrival at 2024. Good stamina, hitting K9 are average. They may have themselves a solid player as they go into the future. The second pick went to the Rangers. They also went starting pitcher, and the top projected prospects in the real-life MLB Draft are 2 pitchers. Not that I think they programmed it like this. I think it just happened like this. He's a switch hitter, but that doesn't matter too much, though, especially not for the Rangers. 4-seam, 2-seam, changeup, slider, curveball. Decent stamina. His K per 9 is higher than his hit per 9. His walk per 9 is higher than both of those. Velocity is, probably you can work with that. That's good enough. Might be able to get that fastball to 95, with a little bit of work. 22 years old. His time of arrival isn't until past 2025. Remember, this is the 2021 MLB Draft. The next pick. Oh, who's next? Monty DeBro, left-handed pitcher from Germany. I'm probably butchering that name, given that it's from Germany. I've been to Germany. Great place, great food, good beer. Mix them all together, it's a great time. Anyway, slider, 92 mile an hour on that fastball. His hit and K per 9 are damn good. He's a closer, though. So, those numbers tend to be a little skewed more. Probably bump up that overall a bit. It's probably more like a 63 or something overall, whatever. I'm not the scout for these teams, so I can't say. Following pick is Fernando Adino, a 21-year-old Venezuelan catcher, pull hitter, righty batter, 6'5", he's tall, but I'm surprised he doesn't hit for power. Granted, he only weighs 189 pounds, so it is what it is. His arm is good, though. A 70 arm, with fielding, solid fielding. And then there's Tom Sawyer, 80 potential prospect, second baseman. He's kind of okay. He's probably looking like a bust at this point. Please ignore my cat. She's meowing, despite she thinks she's hungry. I fed her already. All right, we have the number 6 pick, and the way I'm going to draft, I'm going to trust my scouts via the accuracy. So if there's still any green, I'll have to pick from the green. If there's any yellow left, I will pick from the yellow. If there's nothing but reds left, I pick whoever. So let's see who they have near the top of the board for us, and holy hell. I did not expect this many blue chip prospects to still be there, as I'm not even 100% sure where I want to go with a pick at this point. Let me see. Given our current aging, our outfield is a little old, though. Again, I might be making a trade. I'll be showing you guys the trade block in the next episode of the Desert Venom podcast. Tell Marte's 27. I'm not too worried about that. Left field is also pretty solid. We're just going to look at all of them at that point. Pardon me. All right, Matt Lalich. Solid fielder, not much of a hitter. We're skipping. DeMarcus Dodge. I mean, we could use a closer. We could use some relief pitching. He's 18, though, and is not projected to come to the majors for another 4 years, if not longer. hit per nine, K per nine is solid. Needs to work on some things. His velo is good, but he only throws 3 pitches. Fastball, slider, circle change. We might pass on that. Franklin Moore is a starter. I mean, we need a lot of things. But if I had to say the thing we might need most, it might be relief pitching at this point in time. Franklin Moore is a starter. He throws 3 fastballs and a changeup, and that's it. 4-seam, 2-seam, sinker. I like the fact he throws a 2-seam and a sinker because you can throw somebody off with that. He's from the Netherlands, so I mean, I don't know how much. I mean, there's guys like Didi Gregorius that are from the Netherlands, so there aren't a ton of Dutch players, but you know, there are a couple. That's not really going to factor into my decision at all. I'll be honest with you. Emil Barrios, solid contact, projected to be much better, or a bit better. His vision is. He doesn't field though. He doesn't field all that well, and he's not that fast. Lee Ibar, good fielder for a left fielder. Good reaction. His arm is not very strong. He's got some righty power, and he's kind of against lefties, despite being as a lefty bat. Arkansas, we might pass on that for now. Brian Valito, Dominican switch hitting righty, hurler, closer, 92 on the fastball, 80 on the curveball, 2-seam at 89. It's going to be a while before we see him. Wheelan Burke, cutter, slider, curveball. Why do all these pitchers have 3 pitches? Like, I mean, I could probably work with that, but like, you're doing yourself a disservice by not learning, at least occasionally throwing out there a 4th pitch, even if it's weak. Estimated arrival was 2024 though. 21 from Illinois. He's got okay hit per 9. His K per 9 needs to come up. He seems like the kind of guy that is not going to make a lot of guys miss. Buford Brewer from Iowa, 4-seam, 2-seam slider. I mean, he's a closer, so that's not the end of the world. I almost thought he was a starter. Greg Liu, cutter, slider, curveball, changeup, lefty from Japan. I'm going to take a look and see if I've even touched any more of these blue chips. Holy smokes, there's mad more. All right. Wes Sasaki. He's okay. Alfredo Ibar. Not really. Bartolo Rivera. 2-seam, sinker, circle change, slider. 3 of those pitches go in the exact same direction. To righties, they're coming in at you. For lefties, they're tailing away from you, and the slider is there for good measure. Estimated time of arrival is 20. He might be the pick. What is his injury? Injury risk is high, though. I wish I could mark the guys off and then come back to him like a watch list or something. Jimmy Owen, catcher from Columbia. He's Starting pitcher, 4-seam, 2-seam, changeup, slider. His fastball is at 96. Might be able to get that up to 98. Might throw it through some dudes, burn some bats. He might. Okay, another guy who could definitely be the number 6 pick. I mean, again, we'd have needs all over the place. It's not just. I mean, I know that's not how baseball teams tend to pick. This isn't NBA or NFL. It usually takes a while before you see any of these guys come up to the majors at any point in time. Anyway, Keith Fong, first baseman, lefty. We don't really need first baseman that badly. John Sanborn. 4-seam, 2-seam, 12-6, and a regular changeup. Not regular, just a changeup. Modern changeup. His stamina is not that high. It's okay. Like, I can work with it. Hit per 9 is solid. K per 9, walks per 9, home runs per 9. He's going to need a lot of work. Velocity is decent. It's like he throws 1 pitch, 2 pitch, and the other 2. I mean, granted, velocity for a changeup and a curveball are just, they just make it slower anyway, usually. Mario Franco. Oh, man, this is going to be tough. Righty throwing, lefty batting, corner outfielder. Doesn't really field all that well and is a high injury risk. And Lorenzo Franco, Fastball, changeup, curveball, cutter. That's a lefty. Good stamina. Not really doing much else. Velocity is good. Break is okay. I think we are going to take a chance on Bartolo Rivera, given that he gets guys out and his pitch mix just looks cool. And he will be the first pick of the Desert Venom series thus far. Round 2, as we did not get a competitive balance round A pick because we did not lose a free agent that was signed for more than $50 million. That's how it's supposed to work. I don't know if that's how it works in MLB the Show. You would think I would know after playing this game for 16 years. I can make a short video on that and maybe test that out. But yeah, anyway. All right, some relief pitchers have gone, and we're going to take a look at, okay, we've got yellows now. So, you know, again, there are a lot of yellows. We do have some needs. Let me see. I definitely want to go, let me see. James Beals is actually not too bad. We do need a closer because, listen, I'm not going to rely on Crichton forever. Hell, he's probably getting traded. Four-seam, slider, changeup, splitter. Solid hitting K per 9. Gives up home runs at an average clip. Velocity is okay. I wish he threw harder than he currently does. Sorry, my neck is a little stiff right now. We'll see about that. What about relief pitching? Don Cronin. Ooh, he's a long reliever. Though, let me see. Stamina, yeah, he's definitely got stamina to be a long reliever / sixth starter / opener or something like that. He's got above average K per 9. Runs per 9 is average. Maybe not. Let me see. Maybe we'll take another starter. Oliver Baroa. Though he looks more like a long reliever too. His injury risk is not that high. And he doesn't really give up home. I mean, he'll give up home runs, but not as often as most. At 70. He's a starter. Four-seam changeup, slider, curveball, splitter. Patrick Yeager. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie. His four-seam and two-seam have gotten me kind of peaked right now, and he's got good velocity. 60 overall, but a 60 potential. He's not gonna. He might not walk guys with the walks per 9 there. Estimated time of arrival is not till much later. I think we might have bigger needs at this point. Jimmy Jimenez. He's got velocity and he's okay elsewhere, if not below average elsewhere. Deacon Morin. He's all right from South Carolina. Robert Molina. Nate Clark. He's got some K per 9 to him. Actually, he's kind of a little above average in most everything, according to the blue numbers you see there. Let's see. Maybe we find something else. Ooh, Hugh McClendon. Hitting K per 9. Solid. Estimated time arrival 2022, but I based that off myself. Fastball, changeup, two-seam, splitter. He does not have a real breaking ball, unless you consider a splitter a breaking ball, which a splitter and a changeup, I mean, those are kind of like the same pitch. We'll see about that. Cesar Ramiro. Velocity. Holy smokes. 98 mile an hour fastball. He might crank that up to 100. Slider at 91, probably hitting 92, 93, and a sweeping curve at 83. David Abreu. Nah, he's all right. Jim Pesky. Two-seam changeup, curveball, slider. We'll see about that. Lloyd Alston. Ooh, he's got good stuff as a lefty. Two-seam, curveball, sinker, changeup, slider. And lastly, Manny Sixto. Ooh, he's got a running fastball. running fastball, slider, changeup, curveball, splitter. So he's all over the place in a good way. Any other positions we might be able to take a look at? We got right field here. Crosby's not it. Alfaro can at least field, but his bat is lagging behind him. Gaston. Bateman, again, he fields too. Not much of a better bat than most of the rest of these guys. Mike Soto, Fernando Baez, Chuck McGaffick. See, Alex Winslow, he's at least got somewhat of an arm. Lorenzo Lozano is fast. Ojeda, he's alright. Manny Peña, 21-year-old, average injury risk. He can hit for contact, not much for power. Can field okay. His arm is terrible and he's fast. I don't like that. Let's look at Leo Zapata. He's got major league type vision. That either means he's not going to strike out much, or he might not put bat on ball. And again, he might walk. Or he might walk it, which is fine. The reaction is good. His arm is just not there. I mean, he'd be a long time project anyway. Johnny O'Neill, nothing to show really here. Bradley Randolph, a fielder speed guy, 80 steal. Brad Verhoeven from New York. Why does it say he's 55 overall and 55 potential? This guy, he doesn't field worth a damn. He's a DH. We don't have DH in ours, and I'm not willing to take a chance on that 40 fielding, despite the speed. Tino Hernandez is like the exact opposite of him. He's got arm. He's got some reaction. That's about it. Shortstop. Oh boy, I think we might have found our pick. Vincent Campos. Shortstop, second, third. Estimated time of arrival is next year. He hits lefties for power and hits righties probably just well enough to hold his own. Fielding is kind of arm is not too bad. I mean, if he plays short, or more probably likely second, I think he'll be okay. 65 speed, might be able to take a bag or two every once in a while. He's a righty, so he wouldn't fit all that well in our lineup with all these switch hitters, but let's see who else is there. Lawrence Wells, not much of a fielder, but he's got a cannon for a shortstop. And Gregory Martin, nothing to speak of there. John Yackis, he can field, that's it. Second base, Joaquin Merced, nothing there, in my opinion. Corey Hogg, Jaime Gonzalez, he can hit, can't field, but he's fast, damn. And first base, let's see, Brian Young, I think I'm saying that right. Darren Bridges. Ooh. Do I take him now? He plays first and right field. I mean, he's okay fielding right fielder. I guess you don't need an arm for that, but he's got major league contact. 65 righty, 70 lefty, not much power. He's going to need to bulk up. I mean, he's already 213, but he's going to need to work on his lower half, able to generate the power we need, or he needs, to be successful. We're going to go with that shortstop, though. Who was it? It was Mr. Vincent Campos. I can't pass up on that. You can be an average fielder. Look at Fernando Tatis. He's an average. He might not even be average at this point, given how many errors he's had this season in real life. So we do get a competitive balance B pick. I do not remember why. Sam Hayward was a first baseman. He's got lefty power. Not much righty, though. And Fernando Alfaro there too, so we'll take our pick. All right. We still have a fair amount of yellows here. Let's see, Alex Winslow. Our wins are already low, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's see, James Beals, projected 2024 time of arrival. Patrick Yeager is still here, though. Oh, he's a good pitcher. He's a decent pitcher. You know what? I'm going to take Beals and hope that Yeager is still there. Damn it, he got taken. I just saw it. Sorry. There's other guys out here. Let's see what we drafted thus far. Starter, closer, shortstop. All right. Let's see. Deacon Morin is a possibility. Molina seems, he's got the control. They throw about the same speed. Lozano, no. Gaston. Nate Clark. Two-seam slider, curveball, changeup. I'm going to look specifically at starters. Where's that dude that threw the two-seam, the changeup? I think I already drafted him. Cesar Ramiro. Ooh. I do like pitchers, I will admit. Jim Petsky. Let's see. So many damn dudes here, too. Boyd Alston's better than him, in my opinion. If Ramiro is there sometime later, I might take him just as a, long relief type dude. Let's see. McClendon or Petsky? McClendon or Petsky? I'm going to take a chance on McClendon. I know he doesn't throw a slider or a curveball worth a damn, but his hitting K/9 is just too good to pass up. We still have yellows on the board. Damn. I didn't think we reached this point. And we are in, actually, the 4th round. So, we'll take a look and see what's out there. Lozano, oh. Ojeda, nah. Wowzer's got a rocket. 75 arm. I mean, that might not mean a lot to most of y'all. Hell, not too much to me either. Shortstop, I don't mind if you don't have a strong arm. Just get it to where it needs to be. Alex Winslow. Come on, Lozano. Ojeda. Wells. I might take a chance on Wells. He might be better than advertised. Probably second and third. He's a righty pull hitter. He's got a little bit of speed. Gregory Martin is still there too. Yeah. Injury risk is low. Let's do this. Screw it. We're in the 4th round. You can't. I ain't gonna say you can't go wrong. You can always go wrong. Still have 2 dudes who are yellow. How? Best one available is... You know what? I'm going to pass on this whole yellow. There's only 2, so I'm going to go with not best available, who I feel like it, as we've taken 2 shortstops and 2 starters, and a closer. I'm going to see if there's see what catcher's looking like. Whoa. Hideo Sato plays catcher and third base. He's not much of a fielder. He's 21. I wish he were like 19. He does hit lefties. He can hit righties somewhat. Michael Pulliam is a fielder through and through. Not much of a bat. Bobby Haley has some power, though, as a lefty against righties. Maybe not today. David Strange. No. Joe Mixon. Not that Joe Mixon. Chris Veach. Nope. Ronaldo Morer, I'm going to say. Switch hitter, second, third baseman from Nebraska. He can hit somewhat. Got a little bit of speed. Wally Crook's got the defense. I can live with him not having an arm, though. Colin Cardona. How is he? He looks better than Mr. Crook. Doesn't hit for, he still don't hit for power, but he hits. We're going to take Cardona. All right, 5th round as we get to the final round, and we're going to see how things play out. All right. Oh, snap. I haven't touched relief pitcher at all. That's terrible. Oh, boy. Aaron Ritter. Philip Ota. Adrian Nunez has better hit per 9. Osuna's got the velo. Calderon, nope. So it's either Ritter, 88-mile-an-hour slider, fastball, sweeping curve, two-seamer, or Ota with the fastball, splitter, sweeping curve, changeup. I can't take them both. This is the 6th round. You know what? Ota's WARP per 9 is a bit better. We're going to go Ota. And that is the end of the draft. All right, let's move on. Well, let's move on to see how, these draft picks have played out. And oh my goodness, our very first pick is a 92 potential, 73 overall. He could probably start now. He'd at least be in AAA at this point in time. 92 potential, 73 overall. That is damn good. 90 stamina, which means he's out there, and he's throwing hard too. Needs to work on everything else, but he's 22. I'm going to give him whatever he asked for. Vincent Campos. I'll give him what he asked for, too. He's actually pretty good, too. Damn, he might start also. Eventually. Ooh, he's got Geraldo Perdomo probably in a position battle come next year. Perdomo might get called up late in the year. James Beals for closers. 60 overall. He'd sit right at the top of AAA. Probably replace Jason Raddatz, whatever. All right, we'll sign him to what he asked for. Hugh McClendon, 68 overall, 76 potential. I think he's better than his potential leading on. He's at least going to be average. At least a third starter or something like that. Maybe he can hold down the fort. We'll sign him. 70K, easy. Lawrence Wells, 79 potential, but a 56 overall. So his bat is going to need to come around. He's 21. Don't know when we'll see him. If we'll see him. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised I'm going to do this. I'm not going to sign him. At least not right now. Maybe I'll wait later in the year. Colin Cardona, 75 overall. How is he my best pick? He could start right now. Literally right now. At second. Good fielder. Good solid speed. Good contact. Not much power, but I don't care. No, he's not from second base. We will sign him. I'm actually going to bump up the money because I think he might be damn near major. Wait, hold up. How can I only sign him 100? Wow. Y'all limiting what I can pay him? Oh, well. Philip Ota, 63 overall, 62 potential, but he's a relief pitcher. I'm going to give him the money. Now, you see the draft, see what's happened draft-wise for us in the next episode of actual Desert Venom. Not the podcast, but, probably right before the next game, I'll show you guys the draft for everybody else. With that being said, it's Rainbow State of the Franchise Gaming. Peace out.